Oh boy, we are in for a very, very fun video today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry from the Shih over here back again, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do one project that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I just never never really got around it until now. But here we go. This is the top 10 best fan-made logos of all time. Now, keep in mind, once again, that this is just my opinion, and if your logo never made it in on this list, I do apologize, but this is in my personal opinion. And for every fan-made logo that's out there, I immensely respect the heck out of all those people who made these fan-made logos, but I still think there are very few of them that can definitely make it in on this list, because they have to be like very impressive, you know? Like, I really want to see the most animation that you could definitely give me, you know, basically that's that. So with that being said, let's get straight onto the list. So up in number 10, we have a fan-made Paramount logo by a user by the name of DSimXD. Sorry, that's not how you pronounce it. But basically, I really like this logo. Basically, it's basically a remake of the 1975 Paramount Blue Mountain logo, and to put it in the simplest way possible. The only difference is that instead of having the Gulf Western Company byline at the bottom, it has Viacom instead. And not only that, but it basically features a look like a cardboard cutout like mountain, basically a photoshopped mountain in the background with a sunset, basically, or a dawn or whatever it could be, and that's that. Basically, it's basically, like I said, another version of the 75th anniversary logo. I still think it's well animated and definitely deserves a spot on this list. So good job, DSimXD. So up in number 9, we have the Warner Brothers FNAF 1 fan-made opening by Eagle Sky Entertainment. The biggest difference between most of the fan-made logos on this list is that this is basically the same thing. It's the Warner Brothers logo, but the biggest difference is that whoever edited it basically added in a VHS effect. And I really like how he actually made it look like a VHS taping, and, you know, make it look like it's very creepy as such. And not only that, but the Golden Freddy jump scare at the end was definitely also scary, but still cool, entertaining to say the least. So Eagle Sky, you definitely did a great job with this, and I really wouldn't even be surprised if this is exactly how the Five Nights at Freddy's movie would open. That is, if Warner Brothers even holds the rights to even make a movie. I can't remember who holds the rights, so correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember who owns the rights, but I do know someone has the rights to make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but correct me if I'm wrong. So anyways, up in number 8, we have a fan-made Columbia TriStar ident made by SLN Media Group. Now, you guys probably already know that SLN Media Group is a really good friend of mine who makes excellent logos and stuff like that, especially using the power of Sony Vegas. And not only that, but he also uses FL Studio to compose some of the themes for some of his own logos or some other people's logos, like he did for me with ABS, his own like small theme that he made at FL. I would also really like for him to actually give me some hints on plugins and stuff to get. But yeah, basically go subscribe to his channel because he makes really awesome logo videos. But nonetheless, this logo on the other hand is easily the best fan-made Columbia TriStar logo I have ever seen. In my personal opinion, I think no other Columbia TriStar fan-made logo could ever measure up to this one. It's basically the same as, well, Columbia TriStar. This would be as if it was its own movie logo, basically. And I really, really like it. The only bad thing that I can say about it is that while the Torch Lady was definitely in high quality, for some reason, the TriStar, the Pegasus had a lower quality, but that doesn't matter. It's something that's very trivial. Other than that, good job, SLN. Oh, and speaking of SLN, number 7, we have the Shizzo Network logo. Once again, made by SLN Media Group. Now, just to keep in mind, I'm not being self-centered by including my own logos in here. The only reason how come I put the Shizzo Network logo in on this video is because this is by far the best fan-made Shizzo Network logo I have ever seen. Even I could not do this. He basically took the Shizzo Network logo and basically zoomed it in on the Paramount logo as if it were the Paramount text. And he also did the Echolate logo. It's basically a parody of the Paramount logo. It's basically a parody of the the current Paramount logo, basically. It is sort of a cheater, especially compared to the fan-made one by D-Sim, but I had to include this one because, like I said, this is for a YouTube channel, and I think SLN did a really great job animating this. And of course, it's not gonna make it in at number one. If it did, that would make me very self-centered. Not only that, but I don't think even my logos are the best fan-made logos of all time. I think there are many other better fan-made logos than the stuff that I have. But let's keep moving on. So up at number 6, we have, and I love this one very much, and that is the DC Comics fan-made logo by Shadow Rabbit. All I have to say is, I have to give extreme kudos to Shadow Rabbit for making this logo. He literally made a 3D rendition of the DC Comics logo, and oh my lord, this dude is so talented. I can't explain exactly how great this DC Comics logo really looks. It has really nice animation, very clear, and all that stuff. That's really all there is. 13 seconds of awesomeness, to put in the simplest way possible. Easily my favorite fan-made DC Comics logo I've ever seen. If there were to be any more, I would say that this one would definitely be the best one of them all. So definitely great job, Shadow Rabbit. You did a really great job making this logo. You're very talented. Keep it up if you ever make more fan logos in the future. Alright, so now we're on to the top 5. Now the top 5 basically consists of actual fan-made logos. They're not parodies of real life logos. These are legit fan logos, and they also have their own names as well. And you guys probably already know what they are, but let's continue to move on. So up at number 5, we have DMS Animations by Sam A. Webster. This is a pretty great logo. I had to go with version 2 because I felt like this one actually had better animation, to be honest. Especially because the first one only just had a simple zoom, only had a simple fade. But this one, he actually gives the DMS logo a zoom. And yeah, it's definitely really good. Not only that, but he also has its own theme. So again, good job, Sam A. Webster. If you're watching this video, keep up the good work. So up at number 4, we have Levon Pictures by both Levon Media and Logo World Productions. Now, the biggest difference compared to most fan-made logos is that the two of them actually work together to actually make this very logo. Basically, Levon Pictures is a 3D logo that Logo World made himself. And not only that, but Levon Media actually composed the theme to this logo. And I think that's really, really amazing. So that's the biggest difference, is that Levon did the fanfare while Logo World did the animation. He also confirmed that it was actually longer than he initially expected, because Logo World did say in the comments on this video that it's on Levon Media's channel. And by the way, go subscribe to him because he makes really awesome content, and please show Levon some respect. But anywho, Logo World said that because Levon composed a longer theme, that's why the logo is a bit longer than he initially expected. So that's why it's longer than it was supposed to be. But hey, I still love the logo nonetheless. I still have to give you guys extreme credit for it. All I can say is, good job, guys. Keep up the good work. That's all there is to it. Let's move on. So up at number 3, we have, and I love this one very much, and that is Lightning Bolt Pictures by my good old friend Taylor Enterprises. Oh my lord, man. He did say that a user by the name of Forever CDI, I believe, I can't remember his username so well, actually composed the theme for it. And all I can say is, to the dude who composed this theme, great freaking job. You really did a great job composing the theme. Not only that, but the way Taylor presented the logo was great. How it starts out is that you see, basically clouds, storm clouds rolling by, and lightning shocks, and then out of nowhere, a lightning bolt literally shocks, and then you see the lightning bolt logo right there, and then the byline you have WTNF Communications. All I have to say is that Taylor Enterprises really did. He made many different versions of lightning bolt pictures, but I think this is his best one that he's ever made. He only gets better every single time he makes more versions of it. In a similar way, how I get better when, I make different logos and such, especially when I utilize Sony Vegas. But let's move on. So anyways, up at number 2, we have, and I really love this one. This is a great fan-made logo, and that is Neutron Films by not me, but John Kyle Enterprises. Now, again, I may seem a bit self-centered for including 2 of my logos in a best fan-made logos, but keep in mind that I'm not putting them on the list because they're my companies. I'm putting them on there because of the people who made them look way better than how I made them. So basically, they're getting more credit than I get my own credit for my own logos. Basically, SLN gets more credit for the Shizzle Network logo, and John Kyle gets more credit for making Neutron Films look way better than how I did. I like how he starts off the logo with the new fanfare, which was again composed by Levon Media, and John Kyle just put out these light rays and stuff like that. I have no idea how he did this. Like, can you teach me how to make a logo like this? I like how he put a 3D depth into it. It's really hard to put 3D depth into Sony Vegas because you can't actually create actual 3D animation in Sony Vegas unless you have a specific plugin for it. I don't even know if it exists, but that's all I know. So anyways, let's just cut the bull crap and let's move on to my number one favorite fan-made logo of all time, which came out literally just recently, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, number 1, I give you Sky Pictures by my good friend Shadow66 Entertainment. I am so sorry. I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but I'm sorry. Like, I would say John Kyle probably would have taken the number 1 spot if it wasn't for this logo. Like, if this logo never existed, John Kyle would most likely have the number 1 spot. But the reason why I had to go with Sky Pictures is because, holy crap, it is the best 3D logo, fan-made logo I have ever seen. Of all the 3D animated logos I've ever seen on YouTube, this is the best one in terms of a fan-made logo. It's basically his company, Sky Pictures, and from what he has told me, he used Adobe After Effects to actually make this. And it kind of, yeah, I know, I kind of have a little bit of jealousy here because it makes me wish that I can make logos like this. And why can't I? Bottom line, I like how at the beginning of the logo, you basically have a guy's finger who taps on the pad, and then you see Sky Pictures grow up into a 3D rendition, and then the camera pans out, and you see Sky Pictures in the center, and then it says a Shadow66 company, and then it fades out. I absolutely love this logo. The animation is glorious. I had absolutely no idea that Shadow, at his age, would ever animate a logo like this. It actually kind of makes me jealous, to be honest. Why? Because I'm 17 and he's only like 14, about to be 15, and I could never animate a logo like this. I never could. It makes me wish that I was younger and I had this type of luxury, to be honest. So, like, be thankful for what you have, dude. Like, it's as if Shadow's a very gifted video editor. He may very well be. I wouldn't even be surprised. Bottom line, Sky Pictures is the best 3D fan-made logo I have ever seen. The animation is absolutely glorious, not to mention the logo itself is also very creative, very original, and that's it. It's the most original fan-made 3D logo I have ever seen, and that's why it takes the #1 spot on this list. Thank you guys for watching this top 10 fan-made logo. I'm sorry, like I said, I had to put Sky Pictures at #1 because it just makes me wish that I could animate logos like this, but I don't think I ever will. At least not until I'm an adult, and that's part of the problem. I'm gonna be getting great at this very late, and I kind of want to make 3D logos now. Just for the love of God, if anybody knows how to make 3D logos properly, like with Adobe After Effects, could someone please teach me? I swear, I'm practically begging all my entire life. Like, I'm practically begging all my life. Like, that's what it is. There's nothing more I could say. It's just, I freaking love it. I just freaking love it. Just screw me and all the other logos that I've made. All the other logos I've made on my channel are nothing more but complete jokes. I honestly don't even look at them. You know what? It's getting to the point where I don't even think I'm very proud of those logos anymore. Probably the only logo that I'm very proud of is probably Echolade. Probably Echolade and Wigga Wigga. Other than that, all my other logos I'm not very proud of anymore. I know I do apologize for making this video very serious and overdoing than intended to, but that's just how I feel about my logos at this point. It's getting to the point where I'm not even proud of my logos anymore. It's getting to the point that where like I might as well just delete them off my channel. I'm literally thinking about doing that. I just don't know if I should. Should I do that? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, SLN Media Group made a better Shizzle Network logo, as well as John Kyle made a better Neutron Films logo. I feel like I felt like I lost a battle. Anyways, enough of this sentiments. You people most likely don't even care how I feel anyways. So, anyways, I gotta get out of here. Just peace out, just to be out of here, and as always, just think for yourself and all that kind of stuff.